The time is 11 o'clock on this late Friday night, September 6th, 2019. It is time now for the Pure Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Friday night, September 6th, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It is 11 o'clock on this late Friday night, and we have a temperature of 65 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Friday night is Hurricane Dorian rips through Outer Banks, causing tsunami-like surge as it heads out to sea. And we in New England are going to feel the effects of Dorian. We'll have more of that coming up on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news in a couple of minutes from now. In our news, our presidential storm leads forecast review as NOAA dispatch National Weather Service tweet that refuted Trump's claim Dorian was headed towards Alabama. They lose contact with Chandrayaan-2 lander during moon descent. Causes of fake brilliant illness asserted, health official said. American Airlines mechanic charged with sabotage of plane's navigation system. 22 victims of diver boat fire identified and likely died from smoke inhalation, officials said. Fall River Mayor Jasiel Correa arrested for extorting marijuana vendors for six-figure bribes. Defying NRA, Texas Lieutenant Governor favors background checks on private gun sales. Michigan ACLU files complaint after GOP candidate cancels drag show. House Judiciary panel preparing vote to define Trump impeachment probe. President Obama tells Trump to stop whining. Our new dinosaur has been under evidence first of its kind. Zimbabwe's Robert Mugabe has died. He leaves behind a complicated legacy. Amazon fires 7 countries signed Forest Protection Pact. The wheels came out of the Divorce Express. East Providence mayor promoted trouble to Portugal with city worker recently put on probation. In Providence, Buddy Cianci is commanding center stage once again. Trump provides Nevada. The Fed is playing checkers in a chess world. WeWork goes from hot to his dream ballot plunge with $45 billion. U.S. iron cools. Wages are for silver lining. Looking at the stocks now. Up 69.41, 26,796.46. S&P 500 2.71 and 29.78.71. The Nasdaq down 13.75 at 8103.07. Key enzymes found in plants could guide development of medicines and other products. Asteroid collision with Earth ruled out by NASA. Hours later, it smashes in the Caribbean. Event Horizon Telescope researchers win 2020 Breakthrough Prize in Fundamental Physics. Hawaii's killer volcano unexpectedly triggered a gigantic phytoplankton bloom. Person with a mosquito-borne virus in West Michigan dies. Suicide rates are rising, especially in rural America. And this team, looking at some news from the wires. A vast collection of historical Chinese art, including more than 120 artifacts from New York City Metropolitan Museum, offered is expected to fetch at least $23 million next week at the Sotheby's. The Department of Defense on Friday identified as U.S. soldier killed earlier this week in Kabul, Afghanistan. Carbon protectors Sergeant First Class Elsa Ortiz. Hiker dies in fall from Yosemite's Half Dome. Prosecutors lower sentence resignation for fleecing Huffman 1 month. The Justice Department has opened an antitrust investigation about an agreement between California for major automakers and name sources said Friday. The 18th year, the children of the post-11 war became adults whose lives have been shaped by an event they don't remember. Plainville, women jailed in Texan suicide case faces parole board hearing. Norton has been deemed danger in the knife attack on wife. Failed in jail, suspect in 2018. Shootout with Edinburgh police pleads innocent. Taunton middle school teacher acquitted of assault on student. TMOP downtown clock replaced is on order. Diamond middle school students get decked out to wish Patriots good luck. Random woman cited for random red line and serious crash on Carter Street of Route 138 on Broadway. Quincy, mayoral candidate, different in the key issues. Marshfield Truckers extend big line of Fall River. Peter Chaldustar is 11:05 on this late Friday night, and it's time now for a Peter Channel Sports Report. The Boston Red Sox over the New York Yankees 6-1, and the Red Sox are 7 behind the A's for the final wild card spot in the American League. Pittsburgh Pirates 9, St. Louis Cardinals 4, Arizona 7, Cincinnati 5, Baltimore 9, Mets 5, Philadelphia 4, Atlanta 4, Washington 3, Houston 7, Seattle 4, Cleveland and Minnesota started 2, bottom 8, and top of the 9th. Angels 5, Chicago White Sox 4, Milwaukee 7, Chicago Cubs 1, middle 3, Oakland 4, Detroit 0, top of the 3, LA Dodgers 1, San Francisco 0, top of the 3rd, Colorado 3, San Diego 0, Texas 7, Baltimore 6, Tampa Bay 5, Toronto 0, and Kansas City 3, Miami 0, and Oakland 7, Detroit 3. In Norton Lancers, volleyball team ran into a buzzsaw. They fell to the Ashland Clockers 3-9. Okay, look at some high school football scores around Massachusetts. Lee 16, Greenfield 0. Monument Mountain Everett 14, Drury 6. Westfield 28, Taconic 0. Bishop Fenwick 35, Stoneham 14. West Bridgewater 21, St. John Paul II Land 0. Somerset and Durfee Hilltoppers tied at 8 in first overtime. Archbishop Williams 28, Quincy 0. Walpole 7, Norwood 6. King Philip 25, North Edinburgh 7. Situate 24, Marshfield 0. Manchester Essex 25, Kip Academy 12. Mansfield 31, Boston College High 10. Winchester 27, Malden Catholic 13. Holyoke 42, Chicopee 12. Brockton 27, Duxbury 14. Kenton 28, Denton Rehoboth 7. Corn, Cook-Carlisle 34, Widderman's 21, Grassa 21, Norwell 7, Ashland 27, Westwood 7, Newburyport 38, Charter Regional 14, Wellesley 21, Weymouth 6, Carver 25, Montgomery 6, Westford 21, and Delwick 26, Billwick 28, Wilmington 7, Greater Lowell 17, Linville Tech 0, Upper Cape Cod 27, Bourne 6, Dover Sherman 21, Brookline 14, Springfield Central 40, Everett 12, Barnstable 20, Exeter Verse 14, Falmouth 35, Dartmouth 14, Natick 42, Needham 0, Capital Memorial 42, Lynn Classical 12. New Bedford 24, Taunton 13, Wayne Valley 31, Andover 12. Apponequet 42, Middleburg 26, Greater New Bedford 35, Southeastern RBT 0, Stoughton 35, Framingham 16, Franklin 34, Milford 27. Raphael Nadal sets spot wrestling clash against Daniel Medvedev in U.S. Open final. Chiefs signed him to a 3-year $54 million extension. Fabi Nurmagomedov on UFC 242 media today and Sabbath the same question for 3 months. And Patriots really split center for 9 after a week. Peter Chaldusab is 11:08. Time now for a Peter Channel traffic transit check. Beep on the MTA northbound Rhode Island train. The specific cabin service for 3 does a train with door prominence 7 Hill. And looking at the Kirby Rail, they are looking good. And except on the Stoughton train, 9:27, 10:40 p.m. from Station of our near schedule between Ruggles and Stoughton. And the ferries, they are looking good. Okay, looking at Iowas and Bobways in New England on this late Friday night. In Rhode Island, looking good except for the Newport Bridge on the westbound side. Little Seoul, Route 6 on the westbound side. So the Sandwich Barnstable stretch. South Massachusetts, Cape Highways out. Looking good. Boston vicinity, looking good. Central Western Massachusetts Highways out. Looking good. 84 on the westbound side. Little Seoul, Waterbury, Connecticut, Bear Parkway, eastbound, sort of Bridgeport, Connecticut, and up in Auburn, New England, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, now was out. Looking good, except the Interstate 879, 901 on the southbound side. Little Seoul, U.S. Canadian within Vermont, and hours 15, northbound 55, southbound side, so South Quebec on the U.S. Canadian border. Peter Chaldusab is 11:09. Time now for a weather report. Latest on Dorian, 11 p.m. advisory. Match the same winds, 9 miles of minimum temperature, 960 millibars. That Located 38.3 in the north, 7.2 to the west, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. And regardless of whether it's a hurricane and post-tropical cyclone, during expected to have a significant impact in portions of eastern Canada. Dangerous storm surge impacts are likely in the portion of the Gulf of St. Lawrence, southwestern Newfoundland, and eastern Nova Scotia this weekend. Hurricane force winds are also likely in Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, possibly Newfoundland Saturday, Sunday. And New England's going to get some effects from Dorian, which means going to be rain and wind. The most rain and wind will be on the Cape Downs, and we're going to get 23 miles per wind wall. The Cape Downs are going to get most winds about 45 to 50 miles per hour. Nantucket could see 60 mile per hour winds. Okay, the latest on the tropical storm warning remains effect for winds and seas northwest with about 34 knots with a gust up to 60 knots, seas 12 to 18 feet. At tropical warning means that sustained wind 39 and 73 miles expected due to tropical wind in 36 hours. And tropical storm warning remains effect for Cape and the Islands. Ooh. And we have a high surf advisory for Severn Island and Severn Bristol County, and the South Shore and the North Shore, and up at the seacoast of New Hampshire. Okay, forecast goes like this. Tonight, showers patchy between 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. Wind 56 degrees. North about 10 to 4 miles gust size. 20 miles an hour, just 8% new percent between half 3/4 inch possible. As we look at the radar side of the loop, so some light moderate bands of rain from Bedford and Plymouth and Switzerland and the Cape Downs. Some moderate heavy bands of rain from south portions of southern Mountain and light rain around Nantucket. And we're seeing some light drizzle here in Norton, along with some gusty winds. Like the moderate bands of rain off the seacoast of New Hampshire, some heavy bands of showers and thunderstorms from southwestern portions of New Hampshire down to southern Vermont and down to the western portions of Massachusetts and east of Albany. Okay, looking at the Saturday forecast, showers mainly before 10 a.m. High near 600 degrees, north about 10 to 50 miles, gusts as high as 33 miles an hour. There's 8% new percent between 10 and inch possible for Saturday night. Partly cast about 53 degrees and west about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Sunday forecast about 873, about 52 degrees, west about 8 miles an hour. Shiver light north wind for Monday. Most sun's got about 32 low 51 degrees, north about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Shiver calm wind for Tuesday. Most sun's got about 33 degrees, light of wind for Tuesday. Check the showers after 3 a.m. Partly cast about 54 degrees and south about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Chance of 30%. Wednesday, check the showers before 2 p.m. Then check the showers after 3 p.m. Partly sun's got 75 degrees, up about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Gust size 20 miles an hour. Chance is 40%. Wednesday, check the showers most gusts at 61 degrees, up about 7 miles an hour. Chance is 40%. Thursday, check the showers partly sunny, partly clouds about 76, about 53 degrees, northwest about 6 to 8 miles an hour. Chance rate 40%. And for Friday, sun's got about 70 degrees, north about 7 miles coming northwest in the afternoon. And right now, north of the day. Breezy day, breezy night, and it's 64 degrees. And that's going to be about it, Peter Gentle. 11 o'clock news on this late Friday night, September 6, 2019. Peter Woods, you have a good night with a goodbye day. See you tomorrow morning with a more important. You all have a good night.